wrestling silly bits too. Having a blast bringing our show to you. They rant, they rave, they won't behave. Wrestling fans come out your cave. It's time to BS and misbehave. Talking Rasslin, time to go. Ring the bell and start the show. Talking Rasslin, time to go. Ring the bell and start the show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in for another edition of Talking Rasslin. I'm Pondwater Dave. Joined with me, as always, is the First Lady of the Arn Anderson Fan Club, recently kicking out from a nasty bout with COVID, Miss Amy Vaughn.
Offline today.
Man, glad to see you're feeling better.
Yes, I do feel better, but it was very rough. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So very happy to be back, though. Very happy to be on this side of it.
COVID never messes up your work week. It just kills your weekend.
I know, exactly. And this was the first weekend. It was 70 degrees. It was so pretty outside, you know, and it was just, I mean, it took a lot of energy to just like open my eyes, you know, like I was just absolutely body chills, body aches. It was terrible.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's as advertised. It sucks.
Yes,
a lot.
It does. I didn't have it the first time around, you know, when we shut down the world. And like I said, I really thought I had the flu because of the body chill, the way I was feeling. I was like, okay, I've had the flu before. That feels exactly like this.
Yeah.
And I mean, it just slammed me. And then I was just within an hour, like I was driving home from an event and it was just like, oh, I don't feel good, you know, and I was just getting achier. I mean, as soon as I got home, I do have a cough, so I'm sorry if I have to leave or something to kind of compose myself. But every so often that cough will catch me, and I gotta go do something.
All right, we will power through.
I know.
We got a big show planned for you tonight.
Yes,
first up, we're glad we got a repeat guest making his second appearance. For the last 34 years, AIWF has been one of the largest sanctioning bodies in the entire world. The entire world. Not just North America, the world.
Exactly.
And we're going to hear about everything. We're going to hear about everything that's exciting going on with AIWF. Welcome back to Talking Rasslin, Matt Classic.
Thanks for having me, guys. Love to be here.
Thanks for coming back. You got a lot going on.
We always have a lot going on over here.
I mean, the AIWF is entrenched in the independent scene. I mean, you're represented on even on shows that aren't AIWF affiliates.
Cool.
I mean, your talent, like I work with Ray Fury regularly, and he's your world cruiserweight champion.
Yeah, correct. Ray's a great example. I know he's been to Canada in the past 12 months. He's been Florida. He's been to Texas. He's been doing great up in Tennessee, up in the Nashville area, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, he's getting a little screen time tonight on Jeff Jarrett's documentary that's on the CW. It'll be on YouTube later tonight.
Awesome.
So, let me bring up the graphic here. Okay. For everybody that missed you the first time, tell us briefly exactly what AIWF is.
AIWF, we're the largest alliance and conglomerate of pro wrestling promotions around the globe. Think about the classic NWA of the Sam Muchnick era. We just do it on the independent level, and we have 160 promotions in 56 countries, and we're on every continent except for Antarctica. Maybe one day, Dave.
I would go to Antarctica to referee. Hey, you can bundle up to stay warm, but I've been in these hot buildings that you can't only take off so much. And I don't know if you noticed or not, but referees wear polyester.
Oh, yeah.
Here's your world heavyweight champion, Eric Draven.
Yeah, Eric Draven, he's been doing great. He's defended he beat Lou Gotti in Indiana. He's already defended in Nashville. He's defended in St. Louis, Illinois. He's coming to North Carolina, coming up here in a couple weeks.
So I mean,
he's an OV.
keeping busy.
I think he's going. He's he an OVW this weekend, or is he just defending against an OVW wrestler?
He's been going to OVW pretty regular. A lot of his talent out of the Supreme Wrestling Academy out there in Madison, Indiana, have been appearing regular on OVW television every week.
Okay.
Your top 10 rankings just came out, and I wish
They just came out today. Yeah, we had Wesley Pipes. He just defended the AIWF Canadian Heavyweight Championship in Canada over the weekend. 4,000 people, guys. Amy and Dave against Rhino.
Yeah,
Really?
I saw that that he successfully defended against Rhino. You've got a world television champion.
Yeah, the son of Amon. Yeah, he's defended over in Ireland. He's defended in the U.S., Canada, other places in Europe as well. Yeah, he's doing well. The TV champion.
Brandon Day is your America's champion.
Yeah, Brandon Day. He wrestles primarily out of like that Ohio, Pennsylvania, Virginia area. He's been doing well as the champion. He's a tough dude. I'll tell you that. He's a tough guy. He's been around a while. So I've known him at least 15 years because he used to live in Virginia.
Your number 4 contender is the Mexican national heavyweight champion Santo Jr.
Yeah, that's the son of El Hijo del Santo. Yeah, Santo Jr. won that belt in San Diego, and he's been defending in primarily California and Mexico.
We have number 5. We have the Continental champion Global Flyer Drake.
Yeah, Global Flyer Drake. He's one of the top up and coming stars in the great state of Michigan. Trained out of the Pure Pro Academy out there in Flint, Michigan. I mean, him and Danny Asher just had a heck of a match in Flint. They had about 1,000 people out there, and I mean they kill it over there in Flint. Shout out to promoter Joe over there.
Your Mid America champion is Larry D. Larry D of TNA fame, Impact fame.
I mean, what can I say about Larry D? Larry D, he's a fabulous guy. I mean, he's a heck of he wrestles primarily in the Midwest, but he's been everywhere himself. Like I said, he's been on TNA television. Yeah,
he's one of my top 5 top 5 guys I've refereed for. I refereed for him and Angel Camacho, the gentleman that you saw give me a chop in the open.
Really?
They tore it up at BIW. They stole the show. They absolutely stole the show. That was, I've talked. There's times that you leave the matches that you're just so hyped up that you knew that you were part of something that was very special. And that was one of them. And I mean, he took Angel Camacho into deep waters. So they went 25 minutes. It was.
They're both big boys. They're both 300 pounds each. So I mean, I'm sure that was a hard-hitting match.
And they had the crowd in the palm of their hand. It was beautiful. The North American champion, Mad Dog Gil Gracie.
I know you know Gil. Gil, he hasn't been defending as much. He's been doing that mandatory once a month crap. So we'll see what happens.
And then Mikey O'Shea is the SoCal champion. He's
AIWF SoCal champion. He's originally from Dublin, Ireland, but he's been defending out there in primarily the Los Angeles, Orange County area, where like Relentless Pro and a couple other of our organizations are out in the SoCal region of California. But Mickey, he's been on TV and all in the past, so he's another great talent.
And I apologize because I can't see the Mega.
The Mega champion, yeah, Anthony Xavier. He just won a big tournament out there in West Virginia. He's up and coming.
West Virginia.
West Virginia. Yeah, he's a talented young man. He's been getting rave reviews. I think you'll see a lot more from him in the next couple of years.
Well, Eric Draven's got his hands full, and it's good to see. I can't remember when you had a world champion that didn't stay busy. I mean, I know Greg Anthony did it forever, and Mustang Mike was pretty active.
Yeah, Mustang did good. I mean, Lou Gotti, who had it in between Mustang and Greg, he went down to Mexico with it. So I mean, it's been busy. The AIWF champion, they always have a target on their back, guys. That's what I'll say.
I've known Lou Gotti for about 15 years. He a lot of the wrestlers that I work with and for BIW, they come from Lou's school.
Yeah, the DFW Academy's been producing some top talent. I mean, I give them credit down there, and they've been running about every 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks down there in the Fort Worth area, Dallas Fort Worth area.
Yeah, they do a great job down there.
Yeah.
All right, we just talked about Eric Draven is your world champion. Your North American champions, Gil Gracie. You have Brandon Day. Your tag team champions are the Sons of Destruction.
Yeah, we just won them up there at Dyersburg recently.
I'm looking. I created the graphic and it left the one I wanted to talk about the most. Your women's champion, Ava Brooks.
Yeah, Ava has done a fabulous job. I mean, she's still a very young woman. She's defended in Canada. She's been in Toronto twice. She's been out to California, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Tennessee. She was on TV in Tennessee. Man, she's done a heck of a job.
367 days as your women's champion.
That sounds
we
about right.
had her on 10 months ago. And
she's been to Canada recently. She just went to Toronto for the second time. Like I said, she's been killing it. She's developed a little bit of a vicious streak though, guys. So y'all have had. She was kind of a little sweet and bubbly. Now she's a little vicious.
She's got an edge on her now.
Yeah,
I guess
you got to be like that to be the champion for a year.
She told us 10 months ago she was going to do everything she could to hold on to that belt, and I guess she found out just how bad everybody else wanted it.
Yeah, she's been doing great. I mean, I can't wait to see her in a couple weeks myself down here in North Carolina, and I'm looking forward to it.
And now you've got this big weekend coming up, Mount Airy, North Carolina.
Yeah, we got our 34th anniversary coming up. I mean, if people don't know about Mount Airy, that's Mayberry from the Andy Griffin fame. That's where the AIWF started and everything. And we got 3 nights of action, guys. 3 nights of shows.
Well, that's incredible.
That is cool.
That's just north of Winston-Salem.
Yep. It's about probably 30 minutes from Winston-Salem, give or take.
You know, when me and Amy were talking about it before the show started, and we both knew that Mount Airy sounded familiar to us, and we were trying to figure it out, and I never put it together with Mayberry.
Yeah, they have a huge Mayberry Days festival every year out there. I mean, it's a lovely place. It's small town America. I mean, for me, it's not that far of a drive. It's supposed to get shorter. They say next year they'll have a bypass on the interstate, so it'll save me 15 minutes. I wish it was this year.
Hey,
I bet. I know.
So, what kind of shows are you going to have?
Oh man, we have everything. I'm glad you asked, Amy. We have everything you can think of. We got the world night one. Our main event is Eric Draven taking on Buzz Bloodsaw for the world title. That's going to be a heck of a match. I mean, Buzz actually just won a medal in jiu-jitsu over in Thailand. So he's coming in prepared. Yeah. And like I said, we got the AIWF East Coast champion coming in on Friday, Victor Walker. He didn't make the rankings. It's competitive, but he's been on there before. We got the Mega Tag Team Championships, Corey Sparks and Chase Bennett defending against Amish Country. They just were on the NWA tapings in Tampa. And they're bringing Betsy the Chicken. I don't know if you've never seen Betsy the Chicken. You need to go get your picture taken with Betsy the Chicken. I'm telling you.
They bring a chicken?
A live chicken, babe. Yes, sir.
I love it.
RASSLIN, that's wrestling.
That's Friday night. Saturday night, we got the women's champion, Ava Brooks, taking on Miss Kayla Jade. Both of them are Northeast-based talents, and they'll get it on. We got the Son of Amon defending the TV belt. Whoever wins between Draven and Bloodsaw will defend the world title. I don't know who. Heck, I don't even know who yet, guys. Like I'm trying to decide.
Yeah,
I got a lot of great candidates. We got a big Hall of Fame ceremony Saturday night. We're inducting Abdullah the Butcher this year.
Cool.
Abdullah the Butcher is our headliner this year.
Yeah, unfortunately, Abdullah's not doing well right now, and I think he's having some complications from a stroke, if I'm not mistaken.
Aww.
Yeah, I mean, we saw him a couple months ago, and he was Abby. Let's just put it that way. But
we got scared me so bad when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I mean, I know I'm not the only one.
No, definitely not. But Yeah, and then Sunday we're going to finish up. We got a lot of great bouts. We got like the NAWA guys coming from Maine on Sunday. We got TJ Sykes, like you see there, he's defending his title. We got a lot of great stuff. This is going to be a heck of a card all the way around. I'm about to put the Eventbrite link up, hopefully today or tomorrow. You get a pass for all 3 days for the low cost of $25. You can't beat that.
No.
3 days for 25. Is this a standalone
love
event
it.
for y'all, or are y'all part of a festival?
No, this is at the Armory. It's at the Armory.
It's
It's our event.
3 nights at the Armory. It's all okay.
We actually just sold out the Armory on Saturday night. We had a big cage show, and we just put about 300 in there Saturday night. I didn't make it. I was out of town. I was in Miami, but
Well, if you don't go to the Armory to watch wrestling, you're not a true wrestling fan. Everybody has to go watch wrestling in an Armory.
yeah, I've probably been to like at least hundreds of Armories over the years. Me and my dad would go to all the Armories. Actually, where I learned to wrestle is a big old barn in Chesney, South Carolina. APW. Chief J Eagle, he's a legend in these parts, and he had a barn at his house, a big old red barn, and like wrestled every Saturday night in there.
You gotta love it.
Sounds about right. Yeah, I was gonna say, sounds about right.
So Draven's going to defend the title. He's going to defend the title on Friday night and Saturday night?
If he retains, he'll defend it Saturday night. We'll see what happens between him and Buzzsaw. But whoever wins will have a new opponent the following evening.
Ah,
Goodness.
so 2 world champion. I mean, so many championship matches.
Oh yeah, we got everything.
I mean, everything.
It's
And they
incredible.
have a Hall of Fame in
Yeah,
Douglas.
the Hall of Fame ceremony.
We're gonna have that, and I mean, it's gonna be a fun time. I mean, I expect us to do pretty well. I mean, we generally do. We've been doing it since the 20, because we were hitting that 20th anniversary mark, and I told my partner, I said, "Hey, we got to do something, man." And every year since, I guess I've been in charge, so it should be pretty good.
Yeah. How long have you been with this? How long have you been with? Huh?
It's been 20 years now. It's been right at 20 years.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
Well, I know that some of your alumni. I mean, y'all have had the Rock and Roll Express.
Oh yeah.
Y'all have had Jimmy Valiant. Y'all have had Ivan Koloff, Tony Atlas, but you've also had Damian Wayne, Rodney Mack, Cedric Alexander. Isn't Tyler Black alumni also?
No, Tyler, he never worked with us, but
Okay.
like, I know who he is and everything. I know, but like we have Buddy Landell. Buddy Landell was a great guy. I miss Buddy.
I've been down a Buddy Landell rabbit hole here lately, and I've
Really?
forgotten just how good he is. I mean, like, I'm finding some obscure YouTube videos of Buddy. I mean, but the dude was great.
Yeah, he held our world title. He won it up in Virginia because originally we used to run Virginia, Tennessee, North Carolina, West Virginia as like one promotion.
Yeah.
And then once we got we got on the Louis Theroux show. I don't know if you're familiar with Louis Theroux. He's a big media personality in Britain and on the BBC. And he come and he filmed stuff for about 2 weeks. And then a promotion from England hit us up about working with us. And that's how the whole affiliate system, membership system started. Because we're actually putting Louis Theroux in our Hall of Fame that weekend.
As you should. It seems like it.
Yeah. So, I mean, thank you, Mr. Louis Theroux, but he's a very famous British presenter. So,
How awesome is that?
Which do you have one of the affiliates do you have an affiliate in Louisiana?
yeah, Gulf States and 225.
Okay. I was trying to remember. I mean, 'cause I'm gonna tell you, we got Louisiana has become Louisiana, Mississippi. That southern part down there. Your New Orleans, Homa, which is we all know is my favorite town that I've ever refereed in. Period. The Homa fans are special. Have you ever been to Homa, Matt?
I never have, but I've been invited before, but I haven't.
You need to make it a point. Now, I'm not going to tell you that. I mean, you're going to like drive and get there. I mean, it's going to be a drive to get there, and it's not going to be much when you get there. but you're going to see the most rabid wrestling fans you've ever seen in your life. They are incredible.
Yeah, I know when Barrett Brown had the cruiserweight title, he defended it there in Homa.
Yeah, he I worked in the as a matter of fact, my first trip down to Homa, there was a woman that told me that that I should die, and the security had to keep her from fulfilling that prophecy because she was coming around to get me.
Oh.
I left her in the main. And you know that sounds horrible, but you gotta love that passion in the fans.
100%. I mean, and we've had the world title change hands in Louisiana and Waggerman, I believe is what you call it. Or I think
Is that where Mustang Mike won it?
No, that was later. But like Mustang Mike won it too, and then Lou won it in Port Barry. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we're doing big things. We got a lot of great organizations involved with us. We got a television show added across the globe. It's on YouTube every week. Thank you to my promotional partners, Guerrilla Media Productions. It also airs on several stations across the country, like like CUTV up in Pennsylvania and several other stations. It's getting bigger and bigger. And also, we actually got on a couple international markets. So, yeah.
Really? Which ones? What are you doing?
It's on M Plus and Malta, and it's on like several other stations over in Europe.
That's congratulations to you all.
Yeah, our European champion's actually out of Malta, so that's kind of what helped that.
Let me put this up on the screen real quick for everybody. That's not it.
Never say.
That's it. You can find it AIWF Wrestling Mid-Atlantic on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, and we can anybody can go to the AIWF network on YouTube as well. We have thousands of hours of footage on there from our archives, and like, dude, they're putting new stuff up every day. 2-3 things a day sometimes.
The archives are impressive, and then of course you got the show, and I think an episode just dropped in the last day or so, hadn't it?
Yeah, it drops every week on there as well. It's about a week behind on there. Yeah, my partners at Guerrilla Media Productions, they do a great job. Thanks to Nick Russo and Brandon Hyman, great guys who do a great job for me. And I just give them my input, and they do the rest.
I want to say that I've met those guys somewhere.
You may. They've been up in New York. They were down here for our anniversary last year. I hope they're coming this year. Yeah, like it's gonna be great. Like I said, we're keeping busy. We're kicking butt like always. Like I said, like y'all were talking about the weather. Like I was just in 80-degree weather. I came back to North Carolina. I'm in 42-degree weather.
It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. A couple weeks ago, I was wearing layers to work, and then the same week I went back to shorts.
Yeah, totally. Like it's crazy. Like, but I mean, I'm just hoping no more snow this year, and I'll be happy because like we had two snows. We had 2 snows in North Carolina, and it didn't even snow for 2 years here. So
yeah,
I'm with you. I don't need no more snow.
I've got a good friend lives in North Carolina, and he posted plenty of snow pictures. I don't know if you're familiar with Jay-Z Graham, the Bojangles champion.
Oh yeah, I saw him at WrestleCade.
Yeah, well, when the snow hit, he couldn't wait to go out there and play in the snow and in a pair of shorts.
Oh man, I played with my son, and we had a good time. But other than that, I was ready to get back to work and all that.
Yeah, we lose our mind when it snows down here, and luckily, we didn't get snow. I mean, like I never lost sight of the grass.
Mm-hmm.
We got ice though.
Yeah,
and our power went out. We were down, and we were lucky. We were only down for 5 days, but it was 40 degrees in my house.
Woo!
I mean, it was. Luckily we had friends and the bad part, the neighbors across the street from us had power. We didn't. But it was the ice, just the weighting down the trees and it causing damage. It was
Mm.
So, and I was on vacation, so I didn't even get to take advantage of the snow day.
Oh man.
Allison's got more snow today. No freezing rain.
Oh,
She's a little
man.
more
Freezing
north than you
rain.
are, though.
Yeah, she's in Connecticut.
Dave's too cheap to buy a generator. That's not true, Darren. Dave's too poor to buy a generator.
Darren said he's in Wilkes County. Is that close? He says, by the way, I don't, is that North Carolina? Wilkes County?
It probably is. I
Yeah,
think
Darren's
it's
in North Carolina.
Okay. I was just saying, I'm noticing that when he put that up there. Oh my gosh, 15. No.
Yeah, that snowstorm here.
I could be fine to never see snow again.
And it's on the coast where you don't expect it because there's water.
Yeah.
And I mean, when you think of beach destinations, you don't think they're going to get 15 inches of snow.
True. Well, you know, I told you whenever we went to Orlando, Florida for my son's cheerleading competition, thinking Florida that you're going to have a great time. No, that's when the Arctic wind was coming through and it was like 30, 40 degrees in Orlando. It was very sad to be there at the end of January.
I was in Florida. I didn't get stuck on any of the airplanes. Like right after I left Florida, I heard there was like 137 cancellations in the airport I was at.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? No,
Yeah.
no.
Darren's halfway between Boone and Winston-Salem. Well, then you need to go on up to Mount Airy on the 20th and sometime that weekend and catch a wrestling show, Darren.
Tell us what it's like. Tell us about it.
Yeah, you're now our assigned roving reporter.
Oh.
You go and report back to us.
But Matt, he does not represent us. Okay. Just saying, I don't know what he may do. So
he's 20 minutes from Mount Airy. So there's no reason that Darren Staley does not go to this show.
And he'll be there. But like I said, he does not necessarily represent the Talking Rasslin with Pondwater David and Amy.
Yeah, there's no telling what he'll say, but
exactly.
I mean, he'll have a good time if he comes down. Anybody that comes down, I promise they'll have a good time. We'll have the food trucks out there. We have plenty of merchandise for the kids and for the adults. Like I said, we can fit about 300, 400, give or take. It was because we moved back to the Armory. So, I mean, it should be, like I said, it should be a great show. It's going to be wonderful. 34 years. I mean, I can't wait. And I'm also looking for, yeah.
You said $25 get you all three shows.
Yeah, I'm about to put the link up. Like I said, hopefully probably tomorrow, most likely. But and you can buy it on Eventbrite, and it's going to be $25. And you get all 3 days.
I mean, that's yes.
Send me the link, and I'll drop it in the chat before the show's over.
Definitely will once I get it up. But that's what I got to work on next. Like I said, I've been busy. I was on the job, out of town last week. So, because wrestling unfortunately does not pay all your bills, kids.
No. My wife runs. I have a merch table, and she sells all kinds of stuff at the. But she says that she has to, so she can finance my wrestling hobby. Well, sometimes the truck burns more gas than what we earn as referees.
I understand. I understand.
Anybody that tells you that anybody tells you that they're doing it for the money is you got to do it. It's the love. I mean, hopefully you get to a spot where you make the money, and that you can. Yeah. I mean, I'm excited. I know guys that are out there hustling and they're making a living doing it. And they're chasing, they're trying to make it to the next level. But I'm here to tell you now that you can price yourself out as a referee if you're not careful.
Easily in any capacity. But it takes the teamwork. It's the dream, and I've been thankful to see so many guys succeed on the big platforms. And I mean, it's been wonderful. I mean, I'm like, I'm like, oh, because like I hear in advance, like if a guy gets signed or whatever, and I'm like, I just tell them, congrats, just do your best. And, I don't think I'm ever going to be up there, and it's cool. I mean, I like being here in North Carolina at home. I got my family here. So,
well, how cool is it though that you work with these people and you know how good they are. And we all know that the best, with no disrespect to people that have contracts and that are on TV, there's somebody that's better than them that's not on TV.
Mm-hmm.
That's not saying they're not good and they don't deserve what they got. You're just saying that it's timing, it's the right eyes. Sometimes being the best in-ring performer doesn't get you on television. It's a perfect storm of
it's been in the right place at the right time,
Exactly.
and it's also who you know. It's very political, just like anything. I mean,
but
like I
how
said,
good does it feel when you finally see that guy or girl get that opportunity and you knew it all along and they finally see what you see?
I mean, you're very happy. I mean, you're very
Yeah.
like Ricky Morton one time told me, he's like, hey, you're going to see the same people going up the ladder that you see going down the ladder. So if you don't treat them the same way and you're coming back down, you're going to be way worse off.
Mm-hmm.
There's no performer that I respect more than the one that performed in front of millions and then comes in with that same enthusiasm in front of 125.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it is. But like I said, the AIWF, man, we did some great numbers. Like I told you, 4,000 just in Canada last weekend up in Montreal. I was like, wow, like they they primarily ran an ice hockey and indoor lacrosse arena. So they sorted it out.
Mm-hmm. That's
It's-
awesome.
In Africa, they did like 1,000 people in like a big soccer stadium. And like I said, Flint, Michigan just did like 1,000 people in they have an ice skating rink they're running up there.
It blows my mind that Africa, you wouldn't think, I mean, because it's a wrestling hotbed.
Mm-hmm.
Like our sponsor, Big Time Belts, has made belts for a promotion in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it had to make them 5 of them. So
yeah, I believe it.
That's just worldwide. I don't know that since the 80s, I don't know that there's been a bigger boom in wrestling. And not just, when I say that, I don't mean television.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the independent scene.
Mm-hmm.
When I say independence, in the 80s, we had territories.
Yeah.
And you could go watch wrestling 5, 6 nights, 7 nights a week. They were traveling. They were filling up gyms, armories, stadiums, whatever. But what I'm saying now is it seems like in the last 10 years that the independent scene has not only gotten busier and the talent level has risen. It's like they've policed out, and I'm not saying that there's still not some shady tax time championship wrestling shows that get thrown up that damn near burn down a territory.
Right.
I'm saying that as for the most part, the sport has started policing itself.
Mm-hmm.
The quality level is higher, and I don't know that it's been a better time to be an independent wrestler.
Well, I
definitely think the visibility is at the highest point. The visibility is the highest point it's ever been. Thanks to social media, thanks to digital. Like, man, you can just go on your phone, boom, you can look up everything, boom. It's like, and that really helps. Like, if a guy today can market themselves, they can make more money on the internet than at the actual shows.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you could, and now just like you said, a lot of places are, you all have a YouTube channel, and lots of different promotions have that kind of going on. So even though I can't be in North Carolina, I can still watch. I can still be a fan of all these different promotions because of the YouTube channels, and I can get to know the wrestlers and that kind of stuff. I think that has been one thing that is remarkably helpful to, like you said, to the boom of wrestling. But I also think that also helps with the production and that kind of stuff, because people have those thoughts in mind. So you're putting out a better product. Like you said, you're kind of getting away from some of the, like you said, tax money shows. Is that what you called it?
Yeah. Normally about the time those tax returns coming out, that's when you'll get your chasing your dream promoter.
Can't even imagine. But again, the promotion itself is doing social media and, honing in on their product, so that, we've talked about it before, Pondwater, where we have seen shows on YouTube and different things like that rival what we're watching on cable, or not cable, streaming services now. So
I say it all
mean,
the time.
yeah. So I mean, it really is. It's not, it's not a step down. Like maybe, like you said, in the 30, 40 years ago that it might have been. I mean, it's in a lot of ways, it's like a I'd like to say farm league, but it's not.
No,
It's not just a obscure thing that's going on and is not connected.
Independent wrestling gets pigeonholed as the minor leagues, but I don't think that's very fair at all. I think it's like you talk about right now. The hot topic is can't nobody afford to go watch WWE anymore. The ticket prices are ridiculously high, but they're getting the money for it. The family, it's not a family event anymore.
Right.
Unless you're a very rich family. Matt's giving you he's giving you 3 nights for $25.
Exactly. And
I mean,
know that you're going to get to meet those wrestlers. They're going to be so happy that you're there. I mean, the atmosphere is going to be completely different. It's going to be, I prefer to go something like that than a 100,000 person stadium where I'm like, I
it's
love
value.
That.
Nobody's leaving. Like, I'm going to be on show this weekend for BIW.
Mm-hmm.
We burned up West Monroe and $20 at the door, 15 in advance. I've never heard anybody say that they didn't get $20 worth of entertainment out of a BIW show.
No, Josh does a great job.
And that's what I'm saying is that you can go out and support independent wrestling, and you're getting these brilliant stars that are on the come up or on their way back down.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not going to overpay for it. It's a great night of entertainment.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that's just, I can't cheerlead enough for it. That get out there and support your indies, support AIWF.
And we have a lot of shows that run every week. We got like shows like up in Dyersburg and Ripley, Tennessee every week. Madison, Indiana is every Saturday night. We got like EPW, who we work with down in Boonesville, Mississippi. They're every Saturday night. I mean,
they've got an incredible, and that, if I'm not mistaken, that show is going to be free.
I think they do have a big show coming up for it. Yeah,
They got Arn Anderson front and center on it.
Yeah,
I think I saw Arn.
I did see the poster.
Yeah, I saw it when I was looking a little while ago, and I mean, I think
Arn?
Big Ben Bishop's going to be there, and Ricky Morton might be on there.
Yeah. I saw the Arn poster, but like they bring in top talent every week, and he's airing throughout Georgia, the EPW program, throughout Mississippi, and up into Tennessee, and in parts of Alabama. I mean, they're doing great stuff over there. Good job, Neil. By the way, all right, he's the promoter.
All right,
awesome.
Well, Matt, anything else that you want to tell us about? Anything else exciting coming up for you?
I mean, hey, I appreciate all being on here. Number one, I appreciate all the fans out there. If you want to check out more about AIWF, just type it into the Google browser. AIWF Wrestling on Facebook. We have about 22,000 likes, give or take. I don't know. We had 500 when I first got it. So, I think we're doing pretty good. We're trying to grow that up. I know I'm trying to get to the next level on that. We appreciate any kind of support. Like, we're very accessible. You send us a message on there, we'll get back to you. Come out to our events. Like I said, we got some weekends, we got 50 events going across the world. I mean, so support each one of our partners. And hey, if you want to become a partner, hey, hit us up. We still do got open markets out in the world. I mean, we're not in every town yet, guys. So
I can't imagine. And I love the Alliance. Because I grew up on it, but I love the Alliance idea that you can join AIWF, and the world champion is going to come to town. The women's world champion will come to town. You can get those champions in, and why would you not want to put your top guy against Matt's top guy?
Exactly.
And
like I said, you're getting on AIWF across the globe. You're getting a new match or two. News segments every week on that. I think we're 59 episodes in, maybe 60 episodes last count. So it's been going great, and like I said, that's doing wonderful. Our YouTube channel, our AIWF YouTube channel is growing, and I mean, like I said, our Facebook has grown, our social media, Instagram, all that. It's just like, so I mean, there's definitely eyeballs on it, and it's like, we sometimes we get in the magazines. I don't know about that. You only get 6 magazines a year now. I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
I guess what I'm kind of sad about PWI. I am good friends with Dirt Sheet guys, and I mean they're awesome. They hook me up. Thanks, guys. Guys like Mike Johnson out there, great guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think the world of Mike Johnson.
Yeah,
I get my back up a little bit when the guys just they don't feel like that they have it seems like they have their best interests and not professional wrestling's best interests.
I mean, and definitely all we can do is leave this sport better than how we found it. That's my perception of it. And like I said, I've been doing it, Jesus, too long at this point, 21 years. I'm like, Jesus. I've been in it longer than that, but I've been trained for 21 years, and I'm like, Jesus. I mean, I've really been doing this since I was like 10 years old, like carrying the bags, just doing the bull. Like I remember when I started for Chief J Eagle, I started helping out the announcer, Dave McLeod down there. And my job was to roll the cord and like move the cameras around and all that stuff. But I mean, I was like, man, I felt like a superstar. I ain't even gonna lie, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I would have done anything when I was 18. I hate that I wasn't more persistent, and it took me so long to get started.
I was like 13, 14 doing that. I was like, because me and my dad would go every week. My dad, he would sit there and drink Budweisers with Wahoo McDaniels most of the time, because Wahoo lived in the area at the time. And I would be just doing my thing. My dad just sits there drinking Budweiser with Wahoo McDaniel. So that's pretty good.
Used to get to see Wahoo when I was a little kid because he was I'd go to spend the weekends over at my half sister's house. I didn't know that my dad's ex-wife wasn't my stepmom. But her husband played golf with Wahoo, Lee Trevino, and Charlie Pride.
Oh wow.
So I didn't know who those guys were, but when he took me to the golf course with him, I knew who Wahoo was. It was crazy. And I told Wahoo's widow I saw her at a convention, and she had a picture of Lee Trevino, Charlie Pride, and Wahoo. And I said, I bet I can tell you who took that picture. Because back then they didn't do selfies. They actually, but
yeah, the Polaroids.
But I mean, like I said, it took me years to realize who those other two guys were. But
wow,
we loved Wahoo. We see him bleeding on television. We crying.
Yeah, I mean Wahoo, he was one of a kind gentleman. He could tell you some stories. I mean, he had a great career. I mean, but it's like, and that's why like I'm too. People, you support the Cauliflower Alley Club. They're having their 60th anniversary coming up in August. They're doing a lot for a lot of the guys that, maybe they haven't, got what they need and everything. And it's gonna be a good time in Vegas. If anybody's heading out, I hope to see everybody out there.
I would love to make it to a Cauliflower Alley. I'm a member. But I've never been able to get my time off to line up where I could go to that.
Yeah, I mean, I work with Herb Simmons. He's also a promoter of SICW. He's on the board over there. Herb's a great guy. He's a very big part of the AIWF. I'm a good friend, Mr. Bob Cook, who doesn't think he's a superstar, but Bob's wrestled everybody in the world. So I'm like, yeah. Bob, you wrestled Ric Flair, Bob. I'm like, come on now.
Is that the same Bob Smith that does the podcast now?
No, Bob Cook.
Oh. All right, I knew I got my Bob's mixed up.
Bob, yeah, he wrestled for the NWA, WCW. He wrestled down for Florida, and he's also wrestled for the WWF back in the day. But he's a good guy. But everybody's good at wrestling. If anybody wants to chat, you never know when we can do some business. And again, I thank Amy and Dave here for letting me come on again, and I'm sure I'll come on again.
The door's always open. Whenever you got something going on you want to talk about, we'll have you on. I've enjoyed this.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Good luck. We'll see. I'll buy Darren's ticket so he doesn't have an excuse not to come.
Oh, send him down. We'll make sure he gets the results. You can do them live, whatever.
I love it.
All right, Matt Classic, everybody.
Yay.
All right, good night, guys.
Good night. Thank you for joining us.
Started coughing.
I tell you, I get excited about the territory, the alliance, the idea that a world champion comes in, and
it's such a cool. I mean, yes, it's a cool concept. It works so well with the NWA and how that, like you said, the champion coming to your town and what that was like, and watching the top guy go against them and stuff. And they can do it for tags. They can do it for women. Just a great setup. The whole thing, really cool.
let's go to the chat real quick.
Okay.
Let's go to the chat real quick. Richard Ward's with us.
Hi,
Matthew
Richard.
Elvis Presley's with us. I saw Catherine Summers is here. Then, of course, Darren Staley and Allison. Hey, darling. Willie Thornbrew. Hi, Willie.
Yes.
Andrew Hermes was bragging about it's 80 degrees there.
Oh, I saw, who did I see?
Kevin Davenport.
Kevin was here. I saw Terry.
Glad to see
earlier.
Kevin here. Man, I'm so glad Kevin's feeling better.
Me
He had a
too.
great topic Saturday night that if I wouldn't have been hosting the watch party, I was going to jump on. And I really wish I could have been on the show Saturday night
Well, I
just to hang out with him. Noah Hosey's here.
I seen
Hey,
that. I was
Noah.
going to say, I'm sure the topic still stands. So I'm sure you could probably set something up to
There's
go do
Heather.
that again. Somebody said you need to be a ref. Was that?
I wonder if
no,
that's
that was
Heather.
Kevin.
That, with the way they've done the ads now.
I know.
I felt so bad at the watch party
Why?
because I was trying to kick the AI out of the Zoom because
Yes.
it goes that AI jumps in and I was kicking the AI out and I kicked out Heather.
Lost her
And because
eye.
because of the way I did it, it locked her out for 24 hours. She couldn't come back, and I felt like
Oh
I felt
man.
horrible. Austin Kendrick, there's my buddy Austin. Austin bought a T-shirt.
Aw,
He just bought a T-shirt from us, Amy.
thank you.
And JD Hoop was here 15 minutes before the whole thing started.
Okay, I was wondering. I saw the JD, but I wasn't for sure exactly who you were talking to.
And there's Moose and Terry, the whole
Oh,
TNA Top 10.
yay.
Hell, the gang's all
Woo.
here. It seems like that I should go ahead and talk about since I brought it up. Well, since I talked about Austin buying a T-shirt, jumpinthepond.com is the official merch store of Markout Moments. Right now, you can get 10% off everything on the site.
I mean, it just sells itself. Go for it. Check it out. Got some great stuff over there.
Yeah,
What's that limited time? Oh, the 10% off now.
yeah,
I don't have my glasses on.
yeah.
sorry.
I got it going. I think I got it going through the end of April. So,
Oh yeah. Yes.
but don't wait. 10% off. We got some really cool. And hey, our prices aren't that high anyway.
No, and they're great shirts.
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
good-
I don't
they're
have
good shirts.
I mean, wrestling shirts are $25, $35, $40 now.
Mm-hmm.
Not ours.
Nope.
I mean, we know our worth. We're down around 15.
You will proudly support our shirt. We
Yeah.
love it. We appreciate it.
Yeah, because we didn't make you mortgage your house to get one.
Exactly.
Jumpinthepond.com. Jump on over there and get it. I got while you were on your deathbed this weekend, we watched wrestling together, Amy.
Yes, we did. That was a nice little it was nice to be able to watch that and just listen, because that's really all I did. I didn't say much. Couldn't say much. I was pretty wore out.
Moose is right. Those AIWF belts, especially that world title, they have some very, very nice belts. And that you saw that guy, that was holding that Atlantic States belt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love that belt because Russ had one made like it.
Yes.
That's the design.
Yes. I liked his hat. I like that or not the champion's hat. The
Oh.
champion's hat. Sorry.
He's a heck of a wrestler. He's been
I
around for a
like
while.
his- I was gonna say,
I believe
like his hat.
I've worked with him. I've worked with him before.
Where do you know? Do you remember?
It could have been BIW. Could have been Ego. I think it might have been Pro Wrestling Ego.
Mm-hmm.
I do good to remember where I'm at most of the time, Amy.
I know.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Elimination Chamber. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it at all. It was one of the better PLEs, even with the predictability.
It was very predictable. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, you know. I think that the one that was maybe the least predictable was the actual men's Elimination Chamber. I think everyone pretty much knew Punk was going to win.
I didn't think Rhea was going to win until she dropped the tag title on Friday night.
Well, yeah, I guess that's what I mean. When I saw that she dropped the tag titles, I was like, well, there's no reason for her not to win, you know.
And so, I'm looking at who's going to match up for WrestleMania. I just knew they were going with Tiffany Stratton. No disrespect to Tiffany. I didn't want to see that match again.
Right. Well, but they had been kind of doing some, you know, in the back. Jade had said some stuff to Rhea and Io Sky like before their tag match and stuff. So, I mean, there's a lot of that kind of stuff.
I think Rhea, it's time for Rhea to be in it. I said that Alexa Bliss would have been perfect to win.
Right.
Because you could have put her in there against Jade. She could have got ragdolled.
Uh-huh.
And then Jade just really starts taking liberties to the point that she has to be rescued by her tag team partner, Charlotte Flair. Mm-hmm. Then you could have Charlotte versus Jade, and the people would want it because she's avenging Alexa Bliss.
Right.
And you got to be careful. Happen. You got to be careful throwing Charlotte against Jade because, it's just some wrestlers get to a point that the majority of the fans don't want to see them. Like right now, I don't really think nobody wants to see Cody versus Drew.
Right.
So, but we all thought going into it, man, Cody's going to win this thing.
There was a high probability. You are right about that. Yeah. And just like Allison Faye is saying, Rhea is their biggest moneymaker. Like she is. So again, all of those things went towards her becoming the winner. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it. I like Rhea. My niece Finley loves Rhea. So
yeah. This match, I knew it was going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
It was good the last time when they were overseas. I honestly thought that Dominic was going to cost Finn.
Mm-hmm.
I did not see a scenario that Finn was going to lose clean.
Right.
The Chicago Bulls entrance for CM Punk.
At the
time, I kind of rolled my eyes like, come on, guys, y'all got to be kidding. But this is the first time that WWE's been in the United Center in, I think they said 20 years.
Really?
They don't do the United Center.
Right. They usually do Rosemont.
So since they were in that building, I rolled when the banners dropped looking back on it, it was cool. I'm not going to crap on it.
We
knew Finn wasn't going to win.
No, Finn was not going to win.
And Dom kind of took a little pot shot at him last night when he said, now that you're through losing to Punk.
Well, they shook hands at the end of it, right?
Yeah.
Finn and Punk, they shook hands. We saw, just so that everyone, if you watched Raw last night, Finn did not let, what's that little guy's name?
JD,
thank you. What's his last name?
McGuffey.
Okay.
McDonough.
Because I kept thinking something. I was like,
all I can think of is that he's got a big head. He's
baby.
A good wrestler. And
Very
he's double
good.
tough because they darn near killed him.
Yes, but he didn't let him cheat last night. He, JD was going to go do something for Dawn while he was wrestling, and Finn did not let him cheat.
Right.
So I'm just saying, I definitely see there's going to be some conflict coming.
Hang on. Andrew makes a good point about like Cody calling himself QB1. Yeah.
The egos. I guess you have to have an ego.
Referring
be
to
on
a
top,
whether as
right?
QB1. I'm tired of
Himself.
hearing the well, no,
Himself.
it's become a catchphrase now.
Right.
Like right now, I think that I'm probably one of the best potato chip salesmen in Mississippi. So what am I going to go to work tomorrow and tell you, hey guys, QB1's here? No.
Yeah, you should.
I'm tired of the term QB1. I'm tired of giving people their roses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of letting people cook. Jesus Christ, use your words and just say what you're doing.
Ooh, I want to be the first lady of the Art Anderson fan club. I'm going to start going by QB1.
Oh, God.
I'm the QB1 of the fan club.
Anyway, this was a match that was predictable, but it
Yeah.
was good. And there's nothing wrong with having a predictable wrestling match if it's good.
No.
And that wrestling match was very, very good.
Yes, it was. It was a very good match. I enjoyed it.
All right, this match. This match went as expected.
I am just really surprised Becky keeps tapping out. Like, I don't understand what we're doing here. Belly, like, it's not even like when the men, we see them pass out when they got some kind of weird move on them and they pass out. So they don't really tap out, but they do end up losing. Why is Becky tapping out? Why can't she just pretend she passes out? Do you think?
Well, I would imagine because the position that she's in, I mean, I don't know why she doesn't just fall down.
Yeah, I mean,
But I don't know. It's just.
I mean, she's tapped out to AJ three times, I think, at this point. It's crazy.
The storytelling was very good in this match.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of expected Maxine to maybe come out when Becky started cheating and pulling the turnbuckle off. I expected Maxine maybe to come out and Natty to insert herself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was kind of thinking that if AJ didn't win the belt, that maybe Becky, that Natty was going to
something.
Yeah, and that maybe Natty was going to try to go after Becky because she's mentioned it on her radio show, on her Busted Open show. But the story they were telling was the continued drama with Becky and Jessica Carr.
Right. Yeah.
Jessica Carr got bumped. Jessica Carr keeps AJ from getting the exposed turnbuckle.
Right.
She doesn't keep Becky from eating the exposed turnbuckle. And that probably hitting the exposed turnbuckle, then the submission hold on there gave her no choice but to tap out. But I think this was great, and I'm going to tell you why. Because even when Matt was here, he talked about wrestlers using social media. Nobody's using social media better than Becky Lynch right now.
Right.
And I knew that she would cry and she would get so much mileage out of it, and she'll probably get a rematch at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
But she's not in the number one contenders match.
Right.
On the road to WrestleMania. I think it's great. It was predictable. It was entertaining. I didn't see the Jessica Carr stuff. Jessica Carr is wrestling and Evolve under a mask.
Right.
So I think we're eventually going to come down to a Jessica Carr, Becky Lynch standoff. I mean, a matchup. And referee wrestler matchups have worked beautifully in the past. Buddy Roberts had an incredible program with David Manning back in the day. Buddy Roberts had an incredible, David Manning did an incredible program with Frank Dusek back in the day. So, I mean, it can work. And they've never tipped their hand that Jessica Carr wrestles because she wrestles under mask and Evolve. So the average fan doesn't know this.
It'll be interesting. I'm not really. I have to see how it's all laid out, but I'm not as interested in a Jessica Carr versus Becky Lynch match. I just think they're too far apart. I mean,
I don't know that it's coming for Mania.
Yeah, no, I know.
But eventually, Becky's going to push Jessica Carr so far.
Right. Right.
And then you're gonna want to see Jessica bow up.
Yeah, but I don't want her to beat Becky, especially if you're not going to tell me that she
She
wrestled
didn't have to
off.
beat her. She didn't have to beat her unless Becky slips on a banana pill.
Mm,
Or maybe they're going to debut. Maybe they'll transition Jessica Carr into a wrestler, and that'll be her
okay.
launching point. I don't want to see a referee beat. I don't want to see a referee beat a wrestler.
No. And it's not just a wrestler, it's Becky Lynch. They're number one, like their number one person, I guess you could say. I mean,
I wouldn't say.
well,
But I mean, she's
a lot of people
her
what
promo.
maybe-
Yeah, I mean, everybody says it. Not just
Yeah.
ESPN says it. Everybody says it. I know.
right,
I love what she's doing with it. She's so much fun.
right. But
I
like
mean,
you said,
the
I don't think
crybaby. Let me talk to your manager.
she's
she's
being a
doing-
Karen.
And she does it. She does it with, and she's doing it with President Trump cadence. I mean, so she's doing
Lord.
like Karen Trump is what she's doing. It's great. It's great. And but anyway, this was a good match. It told a good story. It's a feel-good moment that AJ Lee gets a title.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure it's temporary, and maybe if she's back for a while, maybe she'll successfully defend and stay for a while. But we don't know.
Yeah, that's another thing is like how much does she really want to wrestle? But I do understand. I mean, her husband's on the road, Donald Trump. But her husband's on the road, so why not? Would you not want to be, so she may just keep doing it.
But
for a
she's got a lot of stuff going on though, with comic
Yeah.
books, and I think she's producing a movie or directing. I mean, she was
okay.
on Stephanie McMahon's show, and she's got a lot going on. She's
Interesting.
the women's chamber. We talked about it. I predicted that Jada Parker was going to have a breakout performance, and
Who?
she did good.
Jada Parker.
Am I saying
I thought it was Kiana James.
Kiana Parker?
Kiana James. Right? Don't they call her Kiana
Oh,
James?
I got her confused with Jada Parker.
Okay.
Kiana James. I expected her.
Okay.
My bad, y'all.
No, that's okay. I was just
If I
making
make
sure I knew what I was talking about.
I'm 30 days away from being 60. Y'all cut me some slack. Anyway, I thought it was going to be a breakout performance for her.
Mm-hmm.
I think she had a great showing for Royal Rumble. I think she's miles. I don't know why Julia's not catching on like she is.
Mm.
But she's, when she was hurt, she was Julia's manager. Now she's,
Right.
and I think she's outshining her big time.
Mhm.
Julia's the Women's United States champion, but I don't think she's catching on like Kiana James is. I thought it would be a breakout performance for her, but it wasn't. Raquel is the one that had the breakout performance. She is working. She's a female Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash fixed her, got her working like a big man. She pinned Asuka and Kiana at the same time.
That was great.
She folded them up and pinned them, and I loved it. Like I said, I thought Tiffany was going to win. I'm glad that Rhea did. Rhea and Jade's going to be a good match. Maybe, but he fixed Raquel. He being a large performer is his wheelhouse,
Mm-hmm.
and he fixed her. I bet he got Triple H on the phone, and I bet he told him, "Hey, this is how she's. Y'all need to do this with her, and then that's gonna and it's made a world of difference." And she could have been disrespectful and said, "Mind your own business, you're washed up," but no, she took what he said because it actually made sense, and I wasn't ready for her to go against Jade yet,
Right.
but because we've
No.
seen it already.
Well, not at WrestleMania. I don't think that would be.
But
I
we
don't-
need her to. But by SummerSlam, maybe, or down the road. But Rhea and Jade's gonna be a good matchup. They did this
Yeah.
right. I loved
Yes.
it.
I think so too.
Oh man, did I not put the men's on there? I didn't
We
put
could
the men's on there.
We could talk about them right there. There they
But
are.
Jay didn't make it because he got taken out. So Logan Paul was in there.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that I would have. Trick Williams would have won this if I was booking it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they need strap rocket to Trick right now. Trick is a star.
Right.
Trick,
Yeah.
Trick is organically a star. Trick was the best thing on NXT when he was the TNA champion. He was the best thing on TNA. It worked. He's on the main roster. Allegedly, he's a heel. I don't feel like he's a heel, but
Tweeny.
I just like him. He's so good, and the fans are. He's on a course to be where they can't deny him. He's going to be Kofi. He's going to be Daniel Bryan. They can't deny this man for very long.
So
He's
why do you
that
think?
good.
So why do you think they went with Randy Orton? Why didn't they go with Trick?
Well, I would like to think that Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre would be a good title defense for Drew. And if Drew goes over,
Mm-hmm.
he's got a solid win. I don't think any good comes from beating Drew right now
I got you.
because you're going to put him back to a position that, I mean, it's
Right.
to me,
Yeah, he-
don't feed him to Cody. What I think they're going to feed him to Cody Friday night. And I don't think it's going to be a clean win. There's
mm,
no way Jacob Fatu doesn't get in there. And I'm afraid what we're heading to is probably going to be a fatal four-way at WrestleMania with Cody, Randy, Fatu against Drew.
Oh, you think so? Mm,
Yeah. Because Drew's gone after Fatu.
Yep.
Drew's gone
Yeah.
after Cody to keep him from it.
True. He was
Randy's
out there.
getting the shot, but I don't want to see Cody Rhodes champion at the end of WrestleMania. I'd be okay with Randy Orton getting another run. I want Drew McIntyre to retain.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that, I mean, you need to make I don't know, but put Jey Uso in there too. Let's just make it a damn ladder match.
Oh no. Mm.
Javon was good in the cage.
Till he almost died. Thanks to Logan Paul.
And then
But that's an accident. I mean, but things like that happen. He does it. He seems like he's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
like it maybe a stinger or whatever, or maybe it just looked like bad. Like maybe maybe he was able to turn just a little bit better or whatever. I don't know. They're the athletes, not me. But you are like just a little nervous there. But man, Logan Paul is so freaking good.
oh yeah. I would have been okay with Logan Paul winning it. I'd be okay with Logan Paul not only winning it, but winning the championship at WrestleMania. But I think that they missed their best chance with Logan Paul. He should have beat Roman in Saudi Arabia.
Mm,
And it didn't have to be a long reign.
right.
But, I mean, you would have got the most mileage out of him as an influencer. But he definitely is going to be champion someday. He's that good.
Yes,
He's
he
that
is.
good.
And he's as arrogant. I mean, it just goes so well. He just, he's arrogant and he's doing all these things. And he came into wrestling a couple of years ago, and he has just done so well taking it.
Yeah.
It's really amazing. I mean, he really is quite the athlete in the ring. It's like he's made for it. He has it. He really has it.
Yeah, he does. And I will say my only real complaint about the men's chamber match
Mhm.
is just so overproduced.
Mm.
I mean, you had the masked guy trying to climb the cage. He couldn't have got in if he got on the cage. So, but I mean, they did the
Mhm.
distractions, and then the door got left open, and
That's
Seth
true.
Seth comes in, which makes sense for Seth to be the masked man. I'm glad Seth and Logan at WrestleMania is going to be a good match.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't have a problem with that. And then the cage was left open. I wanted Sami Zayn to attack Cody. Then you got Sami Zayn and Cody at WrestleMania, and it keeps them away.
Mm-hmm.
But Drew doing that with the belt, I get where they're going. I just felt like it was a little overproduced. I love Randy Orton. I'm glad he won. I mean, I give, you know, I got my jars right here. I give the whole thing 4 jars and a mouthful.
Mm-hmm.
And if they
go ahead.
if they wouldn't have botched Danhausen's debut as bad as they did, because
that's what I was going to ask you about.
oh, I knew nothing. I mean, it was Danhausen and him coming out. Now, I did like, and I've learned that the term is grindhouse.
What is the term? What do you mean?
The grind with the style, with the music and the paint and everything.
Okay.
Like a horror genre that they refer to as grindhouse.
Okay.
I felt like it was it had Batman 66 vibes.
Yeah, it was.
When I say Batman 66, I mean the Adam West Batman that came out in 1966.
Right.
I felt like it was campy.
Yes.
With the dancing girls and everything.
100%.
But if they would have just gave him the microphone and let him talk about, hey, I'm Danhausen, and just, you know, done some of his witticisms and like, I'm here to get all the monies. Oh, look, there's people here.
I don't think they should have done it in Chicago. That was not the crowd to do it for. They were there to see.
What city's wrestling crowd do you think would have been more suitable for Danhausen? They should have known him.
Well, no, I'm just saying
it's a wrestling town, but
that crowd there was there to see Punk and AJ. You know, that
I'd say a little mic work.
Crowd.
A little mic work might have overcome it, but what he did on Raw last night overcame it. Because he came up and he talked to Adam Pearce, called him like the glasses. He was stone cold, and he goes, "Oh, your glasses." Called him Adam, but he did it. Hey, there's my list of demands. I want a blimp. I want a Hall of Fame induction this year. Yes. I want my face on the trucks. It was just, and I want the Triple H pose. And then he said that he had dropped the list in the toilet, and then he goes and he puts a curse on Dom, and Dom goes and loses the match. So he's 1-0 curses. I think that he's okay now. He's going to be a very entertaining character. I love Danhausen.
Well, yes, but I just think, I mean, again, I don't really know if he needed to be on and we talked about this.
He didn't.
I don't think he
the box. It scares me that
the box.
It scares me that somebody creative. It scares me that somebody creative thought that box was a good idea.
Well, it would have been different. You know what? I think it would have been better if the box had been delivered that day. You know, like, I don't know. It just said you need to, you know, but having it sit there for like 3 weeks and like, what's in the box? Don't open the box.
Yeah.
And then them all coming out and not, again, I think that Chicago crowd was more, like you said, they might, I mean,
I agree, Terry.
The worst one I do too. The only worst city they could have gone to was a Philadelphia crowd. Like, you know, like we talked about that too. Like, that just wasn't, like, maybe a crowd down south. We might have been very polite to him. I don't know, but it was not Chicago.
Oh, I wouldn't have flew down south, because down here they probably didn't know who he is.
I think there was a bit of better. Well, but AEW toured a lot of south.
They didn't use him.
Well, I'm just saying.
Hey, when CM Punk kicked the Young Bucks' ass,
yeah,
and kicked Jungle Boy's ass, he was guilty by association, and they buried it. They let him sit his contract out.
Oh, well, I mean, maybe so.
And didn't use him.
But yeah, I mean,
but the crate was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Catherine said what he did on Raw was worse. Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Right.
Catherine's is particularly bad.
I thought that was I think he should have debuted on Raw. I don't know if we should have had the dancing girls right away. Like maybe they should have helped people just ample.
No,
I
they
don't
should have done that.
mind. I don't mind Danhausen. I mean, I love the cur, and the fact I love that he cursed him and then he lost the title. That was great.
They should have
was
done that on
perfect.
Raw.
Yeah,
They could have done that on Raw and had Adam Pearce. But I don't know. Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis saw the coffin and walked out and said, nope. That was it.
Well, and then also if he got to debut on Raw, he could have come out and then you could have showed him backstage with the other wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? Like he debuted after this box had been there for 3 weeks, and then just walked around the ring and left. Like,
Well,
and that
more
was
people
it.
watched-
That was weird.
More people watched Netflix last night than watched the Elimination Chamber.
Oh yeah,
So,
I don't doubt that.
I
at
mean,
all.
he's okay. Danhausen's
Oh well,
going to
yeah,
be fine.
yeah. I don't think it's. I mean, he's going to
And
be fine. It's not Shockmaster.
And
We're-
I
we're
love,
good.
yeah,
We're
I
good.
mean, I thought it was Shockmaster levels.
It was.
And if they'd
But
just
he-
gave him the microphone, it would have been fine. Because he
See,
could have at
I
least
don't even think
popped the
that.
crowd with the Widowsit. He could have popped the crowd a little bit with some mic work at the chamber.
But they still booed him, even though they knew who he was. I mean, that crowd booed him.
They didn't boo him. They booed the crate. They booed the production. They booed the
Okay.
bad idea that was.
Well, they booed.
But
How about
Danhausen
that?
came out and took that away from him last night. And he said after the overwhelming, resounding cheers or whatever he said. But Danhausen's going to be a fun character.
100%. It's going to be fun. We're going to see where this goes. And I just, maybe not, definitely was not expecting him out of a box. And so far, I've not seen anything come out of a box or an egg or anything like that.
That was a horrible idea. And
Some surprise. They just need to stop doing that. A
but
cake, whatever it might be.
but the music and the dancing girls, I didn't hate it, but it's just because it hit me in the feels with that groovy.
Sure. Now, if he would have been on for like a month and he did that at WrestleMania or a King of the Ring, whatever's coming
If he
next.
had a match at WrestleMania and that was a WrestleMania entrance,
yes, that would have been fine. He would have
But,
come
yeah,
out in
you
the
can't-
Batman car,
but when they had that crate, when that crate made its debut, and-
no.
and I've heard people say that, well, that the fun part was Adam was like, nope, I don't want the crate, send it to Nick. And then Nick sent it back to Adam. But it was bound to fail because
It's a box.
expectations, right or wrong, expectations got way too high.
Well, yeah. Yes, something coming out of a box. SNL has a famous skit about things in a box.
Yeah.
Just
All right.
FYI.
Before we move on to trivia, I want to tell everybody about ringclassics.com. Ringclassics.com, formerly adfreeshows.com. For $13.99 a month, you get all the content, everything, all the bonus content, bonus shows, all the podcast ad free. And then they have the backstage pass, tier. If you are a member of the Backstage Pass for 4 consecutive periods, you qualify to go to one of their trips. We have Nashville coming up in May, Jeff Jarrett's Asylum. We just had Eric Bischoff's Power Plant weekend in Atlanta, which was tremendous. These are highly crafted, personalized wrestling experiences that they're doing over at Ring Classics. And if you'll go and use promo code Pondwater 26. You can use code Pondwater 26 and get you a free month of Ring Classics. Register at ringclassics.com. If you use the app, the subscription prices will be much higher because Apple adds on to them.
I saw that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
They do that on a lot of apps.
Really?
Yeah, they get theirs on apps. That's why everybody tells you if you're going to order Cameo on the website because the talent gets more of that.
Oh, see. Okay. I did not know that. Now I know.
So, but ringclassics.com, promo code Pondwater, you won't be disappointed. You know what time it is, Amy?
What time is it?
It's time for trivia. What's our topic tonight?
Well, someone actually has mentioned the topic in the comments.
Hold that thought.
It's time for Amy's trivia. Can you hang? How big's your brain? It's time to play.
As most of you all know, and I believe it was Matthew who said this, we got the announcement yesterday that Demolition would be inducted into the Hall of Fame this WrestleMania. Yay! Long time coming, long time coming. So today's trivia is dedicated to them.
Good
Now,
call.
Yeah. So this is tricky. This is a tricky question. Bill Eadie and who created the demolition gimmick and worked for the WWF? Were you aware that there was a someone else besides?
Oh, I'm fully aware of it. Yes.
Barry Darso, if you did not know that out there. But this is tricky.
Yeah, I saw somebody's already done a graphic that the Repo Man's going in the Hall of Fame. Moose says it's A.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew says it's D. Moondog Rex. Moose has gone and changed it to D. Moondog Rex. Heather went Moondog Rex. Allison went Moondog Rex. I think this is a trick. I think it's A. Randy Colley because that was Moondog's spot.
This is very tricky. This is a tricky question.
So let's see. Nope, I was wrong.
Randy Colley, who was also known as Moondog Rex. Now, the reason why I put that in there is because
then I was right too.
What?
It was Randy Colley.
It is Randy Colley, but he was known as Moondog Rex. So it is A and D. It could.
Oh, I thought that you used the wrong Moondog.
No.
So people would pick the Moondog instead of Randy Colley.
No. What happened is that the reason why I put Moondog Rex on here.
A and okay.
Yeah, it's A and D. It's because even though Randy Colley, who played Moondog Rex, changed his hair, shaved his beard, did all kinds of stuff, when he came out with Bill Eadie as Demolition, the fans were chanting Moondog. So he had to be removed from the team, and that's when they brought on Barry Darso. So that's why I wanted you all to know Randy Colley is Moondog Rex, but that's Moondog Rex was too identifiable, even with the changes that he tried to make to go into a different character. I thought that was really interesting. That after, I mean,
I could be wrong, but I think he sued because he said Demolition was his idea.
Oh, well, that I don't remember. He might have.
I could be wrong for some reason.
Well, and maybe now looking back or whatever, he might have wanted some royalties or whatever. Like, man, he got.
Moose said it was his nose.
It could have been. Yeah, I mean, because it did. It said he shaved his head, or you think about Moondog Rex, what he looked like, and then you think about Demolition and the way they are set up, and you're like, man, but nope, fans knew exactly who it was, and so they were not buying into it. All right, second question. Demolition defeated which WWF team at WrestleMania 7? No, 4. Lord, I did that before. 4 to become the WWF World Tag Team Champions for the first time. Who did they defeat?
Moose said he sued and he used it on the Indies for a little bit after he left.
And he was, yes, and I think he even used like a different demolition breaker or something. Like he used the demolition name kind of thing. So was he okay? So was the team British Bulldogs, the Mike Rotunda and Barry Windham, the U.S. Express, Strike Force, or Hart Foundation?
Andrew says Strike Force. Matthew says Strike Force. Moose says Strike Force. Allison said, everybody says Strike Force. Catherine, Terry.
And that's because
it was Strike Force.
This is okay. Next question. Very good, you all. At what Royal Rumble did Axe and Smash draw numbers 1 and 2? Was it 88, 89, 90, or 91? I like this one. I like this Royal Rumble for that reason. Because I can remember you hear Bill Eadie's music, or you hear Demolition, you hear their music hit, and then you see Axe. And then it's like, he's in the ring and it's like, okay, who's his opponent? And then it hits again and here comes Smash. Like, it was just, like I said, the silly things that I liked as a child. It was great. Okay, this is a little bit more.
We got Moose, Catherine, and Terry saying 89. Andrew saying 90. Matthew saying 91. Allison saying 90. If
Somebody's right.
I would honestly be guessing.
Mm-hmm.
And
take a guess.
I'm gonna guess 1990.
It is wrong. It was 89. And then, so number 3 was Andre the Giant.
Heather came in at 89 right there.
Okay. So
number 3 was Andre the Giant.
Yeah. So number 3 was Andre the Giant. So they beat on each other until the third man came, and he came down the ring. And so as soon as he tried to get in the ring, they went to axing and smashing.
Demolition actually fought each other?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they would have just stood in the ring and waited for the next person.
No, they fought each other.
Wow.
Heck yeah.
I got to go back and watch the 89 Rumble.
Yes, 1 and 2.
I guarantee I didn't watch it back then.
Yeah. As you know, as I've mentioned many, many times, Royal Rumbles are my favorite. I have been known to put on 88, which is the first one, and just let them run and just watch them all day, all weekend, just watching them all. Okay, let's see here. Whose 369-day record did Demolition surpass to become the longest reigning tag team champions in WWE? So when they were when they became champions, this is whose record they beat. Was it Mr. Fuji and Mr. Saito?
Saito. Mr. Saito.
Yes. The Valiant Brothers, the Executioners, or Adrian Adonis / Dick Murdoch?
I remember Adrian Adonis and Dick Murdoch being champions. I don't think they were champions for a year. Andrew's saying A, Fuji and Saito. The Valiant Brothers.
None of the above. Have never done that to you all.
I want to say the Valiant Brothers might have had it earlier. Oh, man. I remember Fuji and Saito having them in the early 80s. I think I'm going Fuji and Saito. No, I'm going Valiant Brothers. That's my first pick, was the Valiant Brothers.
It's a good thing
Heather's going Valiant Brothers. Catherine's going Valiant Brothers. Matthew's going Valiant Brothers. Andrew's going Fuji and Saito. It was the Valiant Brothers.
It was the Valiant Brothers. Now, what's really interesting is that all of those teams, the Mr. Fuji, Mr. Saito, Executioners, all them, they were all over 250 days, but under 300. I think Mr. Fuji, they were like 297 and stuff. But no, the Valiant brothers, they were at 369. That was the longest one. They also had one earlier in maybe late 70s that they were, in the 290s and stuff. But 369 was the longest, and that was held by the Valiant brothers in I think the early 80s. And then come along Demolition. Okay, Demolition held the WWF tag team titles 3 times. According to the WWE, how many total days did Demolition hold the titles? So from their 3 title reigns, what was the total amount of days? Was it 695, 715, 735, or 800? Well, they got at least 369, or at least 370, because I already told you they surpassed 369. So
I'm going 695 because I don't think the other 2 reigns were that long.
Anybody out there? We're kind of
Matt's going 695. Terry and Catherine are going 715.
spoiler. Man, Willie, I was
Thank
going
you,
to watch
Willie.
that tonight. No.
That's a dick move, Willie.
That's right. I was going to watch that tonight.
Willie's going 695 with me.
Mm-hmm.
The answer is 695.
It was, and you're right. The other 2 was like, one was like 70 days, and the other was like 170. It was the other 2.
Did they lose to Arn and Tully? Did Arn and Tully take belts from them?
Yes, they did.
All right.
Yes, they did. All right, now we got a little fill in the blank. I thought these were fun. Just 2. Where were they built from? Where was Axe and Smash built from? Where do you think they were built from? With that get up. I know. Don't remind me, Andrew. Then Tully got fired. Oh, yeah.
Where was Axe and Smash built from?
Mm-hmm.
Andrew says parts unknown.
Okay. What do you say? Cleveland. I don't know why that makes me laugh. I said, think about their outfits.
I'm surprised they didn't say Halstead Street, Chicago.
I don't know.
Andrew says that Cleveland sucks. Okay. Allison says that. Let's see. Parts unknown is the winner.
Parts unknown. Actually, she said Cleveland sucks, Terry. I think that's maybe some TMI that we didn't need to know about. I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
Next one. Last one. According to Bill Eadie, so this is Axe, what was the real reason Crush was added to the team of Demolition? So this was an interview that Bill Eadie did. And he said, this is why Crush was added to the team of Demolition.
Did Vince think he was getting old?
No. That's not the answer he said. Now,
okay.
That might have been the real truth, but that's not what Bill Eadie says.
I don't know. I have no clue.
All right. Well,
anybody in the chat quickly?
Anybody want to?
It's health. The official story is health for Edie. That's why I thought that.
So Bill Eadie, according to Bill Eadie, he said that he had developed a shellfish allergy through all his time in Japan. And Vince McMahon wanted to add a 3rd member to the team just in case the illness had Edie out for action for an extended period of time.
Okay.
And so they could do the Freebird rule. That was definitely that. But according to Bill Eadie, it was all the shellfish that he ate.
Oh, speaking of
allergic.
And speaking of Freebirds, go out of your way to go find the Undertaker's podcast with Michael Hayes. It was very good.
I bet it was.
All right. Thank you, Amy.
Yes. And again, very happy for them to be going into the Hall of Fame. Again, 8, 9 years old. Why they were one of my favorites, I'm not really for sure now looking back, but I loved it. I love them. I love the music. They were bad. I loved it.
You know, I appreciate them now. At the time, I thought they were Road Warriors. They were just ripping off the Road Warriors.
Right.
All
I
right.
don't think I had that as much, but
Big time belts. Look at big time belts. Facebook.com. High quality, low prices. Go over to Facebook, search out the group Big Time Belts, join it. We can make your belt dreams come true. Hometown Hardware sponsored a bass fishing tournament.
oh, that's really cool.
And so they got the side plates for the bass fishing tournament. They kind of did a hybrid of the WWF championship. Our good friend Tim Robinson, look at that AMW championship with the flag and the leather. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. I love that belt so much.
Yes,
so
it is
happy.
a beautiful belt.
Happy that our friend Tim, who I told you when he first got his first belt that he was going to become addicted to it and he was going to have amass quite a collection.
Yep, you sure did.
Look at that craftsmanship. Got the Statue of Liberty. You got a wrestlers on there. That AMW logo plate.
The blue just sets it up so nicely. I mean, it really does.
The women's Empire champion. I love this. With the
I
white
do
leather and the white paint on a main plate really pops me.
Yeah. Yes, I do like this belt.
Hey, and if
too.
you're a fan of Demolition, he could probably make you a Demolition belt.
Wouldn't that
With
be
Demolition
cool?
on the plates. I mean, if you can dream it, we can make it. Big Time Belts, Facebook.com. As always, we want to thank them for sponsoring our pod.
Yes.
And let's talk about what I'm doing this weekend.
Woohoo, you are. I wish I was. Oh, I'm sorry.
Saturday, March 7th,
Man.
Bayou Independent presents Three Steps Ahead at the West Monroe Convention Center in West Monroe, Louisiana. Doors open at 7. Bell rings at 7:30. $15 in advance at Caldwell Bankers. $20 at the door. We do normally sell out at West Monroe. And we're going to have an action-packed card like we always do. I love that they've taken the BIW Southern Heavyweight Champion, Alex Arsenal, and made him half Terminator.
I mean, he is a machine. If you are
Do you need a minute, Amy?
no, I was going to say, I'm going to tell my lady friends or men friend, whoever, if you're not friends with Alex Arsenal, if you're not following him on Facebook, you really, really should. I'm telling you. Please follow him.
Former guests of the show, Mackenzie Morgan and Cassandra Golden, the former BIW Women's Champion.
Awesome for her.
Tag team. I'm excited. I got to get this match.
Yes.
Taking on the BIW Women's Champion, Killer Kate and Morgan Mercy.
Oh, look at Morgan eating chains.
I believe we saw Morgan Mercy recently on AEW.
Okay.
Anyway, they're going to be in tag action. We don't get women's tag matches very often in BIW.
Oh, that'll be fantastic. And again, I'm so happy for Mackenzie that she's there at BIW.
Oh, yeah.
She's a hard worker.
Jaden Spade versus Dylan Scott.
Oh.
Rob Love versus Demo Diamond.
Ooh, Demo Diamond.
Yeah, we know Demo. Demo's our guy.
Yes, he is.
And Rob Love is just not a good guy.
No, he's not. I wasn't even going to talk about him.
Probably gonna have my hands full with this one.
Oh gosh, yes. Oh, you will if he's. I mean, because it won't just be him; it'll be anybody and everybody his friends with will be out there and messing.
Yeah, he's got a new faction, and Dylan Scott's in it. So
yes, you better be watching all the way around
for the Deep South Heritage title.
Oh,
Bam Bam
Lord. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Is defending against Exodus Prime.
That's what I mean.
With
but
Coach
who's the
John Saxon?
John, that's what I was thinking. Man, that's another one you got to keep your eyes on.
Exodus Prime's coming off of a really good showing in Ring of Honor against the Pure champion. Man, I'm having a senior moment.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Because they had Ring of Honor MPX Global Wars that night.
Oh, cool.
And he got a title shot at the Ring of Honor Pure title, and it was a very good match.
Way to go, Exodus.
Anyway, he's got his sights set on Bam Bam. That's ought to be a banger.
No kidding. Bam Bam better he's going to have to keep his head on a swivel because you got the coach back there. Not good.
Exodus Prime's gone to another level with the guidance of John Saxon.
Yeah.
For the BIW Southern title, Frankie Thomas, one half of Hate City, getting a title shot against Alex Arsenal.
Woohoo! Just Alex Arsenal. Lee Moriarty Moose says is the pure champion.
Thank you, Moose. And that him and Lee had a great match. Go out of your way to go find it. It was really good.
I mean, I'm not going to bet against.
But our
Alex
friends
Arsenal.
from MPX were all over that show. As a matter of fact, JD Griffey defeated Cavens.
Really?
For the championship on that card.
Wow.
But Cavens won the Texas Rumble, so he's getting a cage match against JD Griffey.
Oh my good cage match. Oh Lordy.
Anyway, this will be a good one. There's going to be a guest general manager. That surprise guest general manager. The general manager commissioner, excuse me.
Interesting.
Brittany is about to have a baby, so she's not. She's on leave right now from being commissioner, and so we will have some special guest commissioners.
And Brittany is Frankie's wife or ex-wife? I can't remember.
Well, they.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That they turned on her.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, and because she was out there with Horsepower. She managed Horsepower against them the last time she was there.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. A lot going on in that girl's life.
Yeah. Anyway, it's going to be a good one. Join us in West Monroe. I was talking about earlier, like I said, you pay $15 in advance, $20 at the door. You're going to get value. You're going to have a great time. You're going to see some great action. It's Bayou Independent Wrestling. I'm excited to be there.
Not a bad match, like you said. Just listen.
If I'm the only referee Saturday night, you won't get a complaint in the world from me about it because there's not a match on there I don't want to referee.
Exactly.
Let's talk about what's going on Mark Out Moments.
What is going on over there?
I'd like to think we're the flagship.
Mm-hmm.
It's my show. It's our show, Amy. So on this show, we're the flagship.
I agree.
I don't know how they're going to spin it on the other ones.
I agree.
We have Drunken Pop. Drunken Pop. If you like pop culture, they do a deep dive of they'll take a topic.
Mm-hmm.
They just did February of 2010. The Saints shocked the Colts. There was a tragedy at the Olympics in the luge. And they talked about a giant crab.
Okay.
Somehow I have a feeling that Timmy C knows about crabs. Just guessing. But Drunken Pop's doing it. They're your pop culture hookup. They're here on the network. I refer to this as the best show on the network.
Agree.
I was so disappointed I couldn't watch live Sunday night because we had a big weekend. We didn't get home till late.
Mm.
We'd been out of town, and then we got our taxes done Sunday afternoon and went and hung out with the other grandkids for a while. And by the time we got home, we done missed it.
Oh, yeah.
But the TNA Top 10, they'll put a they'll talk about the baseball. They'll talk about during the season. They'll talk about football when it's in season, but it's the baseball right now. Andrew and Allison and Terry are all about the baseball. Then they have a top 10. Like this last week, they did top 10 TV theme songs from the 2000s. Nobody tell me which one it was because I'm going to listen to. I've got it queued up to go tomorrow. I'll be listening to it in the morning, so no spoilers.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What did you pick for number 1? I'm just curious.
True Blood.
Okay.
True Blood. That theme song was so good. I don't know that anybody else picked it, but I want to do bad things to you.
I kind of on that same theme. I picked Walking Dead because I think that just I don't know. There's just something about that theme just really just.
Yeah, True Blood was 1, and Big Bang Theory.
See,
I think I went. Big Bang Theory was number 2.
I think I went Yellowstone because man, I love that theme. That's a great theme.
I don't know. I skipped the opening. I don't really care for the music they use. I mean, not enough to sit there and watch the opening.
Right.
I hit skip. But they do a great job on the TNA Top 10. They're damn entertaining. Terry, TJ, and Allison. They're not going to be on this week. But the next 4 episodes, we're going to have Broadway musicals, Taco Bell menu items, animated TV theme songs, and animated dogs.
Interesting.
I'm pushing hard for top 10 baby making songs.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they'll do that. But you know what? I'm going to need some help because as much I don't want to say it out loud for Allison and Terry, but I don't eat Taco Bell. So I don't know. We have Taco John's here, and that is where I prefer to go.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, you should go try Taco Bell with some of the newer menu items. It's like a tale of two cities. Like you got old, like you'll eat the Taco Supreme and you're like, this is this happy horse shit I've been eating for 20 years. And I mean, it's what you would expect from Taco Bell. It's that Taco Bell quality of food. But then they got this new menu, like what? And this is so good. You're getting this at Taco Bell. Like I had the nacho fries.
Oh my God.
I had the bacon ranch chicken nacho fries. They have a bacon ranch chicken deep fried chalupa. They have
you have to remember I can't eat cheese.
Oh.
So I mean, but I like I said, if you've had, it's not that I don't like Taco Bell. It's just I also have a Taco John's.
I'm just saying
I prefer that. But I agree. I'm not against trying it, and I probably should. But then I also get into that where it's like they've got
the new stuff is like a completely different taste palette than because the old stuff still hits.
They have the OG on the menu, but
I'm just saying it's like the flavor that you expect, and now this new stuff, like this is Taco Bell,
right? Do you see what Andrew would rather be doing?
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
I'd rather try dating women again. City Taco Bell.
You got it. Then TJ's been doing this and I failed to mention it. TJ does bash on the buttons. This past weekend, a couple days ago, he played pro wrestling on the NES system, and I mean he's just playing video games. And we're going to be getting into playing some EA golf. I got my Xbox hooked up. We're going to be playing EA. We're going to do EA because we can play Augusta, which is where the Masters is.
Oh, that's cool. I know.
I
was just going to say, if you watched the, I think it was on Facebook, it might have been X, that TJ put out where you could vote what is the next game. So, you get to be interactive in that way.
And I love this wrestling on the NES because I used to play it as Starman all the time. I just recently did That Boy Was Busy, Arn Anderson's April of 1985, where he worked 29 times in 30 days, traveling 8,000 miles. It was a fun episode. He was married to Manny Fernandez that whole month. But I mean, He was doing tag team matches. It was a really packed month for Arn Anderson. It's a 9-minute show. Check it out if you would. I'm real proud of it. It's fun to hear all those results.
Yeah, definitely.
TJ and Dollar Dave are doing Loose going into 4, which is about NASCAR.
That started a couple weeks, right? Or weeks ago.
They're in week 3, and you know who's won so far this season?
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, his team. Tyler Reddick has won the first 3 races.
That's
which
wild.
has never been done in NASCAR's history. Oh, listen to NASCAR radio and all the theories, the conspiracy theories that Michael Jordan sued NASCAR. Now his team gets to win every week.
Oh my God. I could only imagine what that would be like.
The guy's been in the right place at the right time, because Chase Elliott should have won Daytona and something happened and he won.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Reddick was he just happened to be in the right place when the wrecks happened.
So, but I bet I could only imagine. So they race Sunday, right? They race this Sunday.
Yep.
So they'll have to see, is he get number 4? Be kind of cool.
Dollar Dave's doing eras, golden, exploring the golden era of WWE. He's doing Let's Rethink This.
Mm-hmm.
Calling it
Legends. Let's rethink it.
Let's Rethink It.
Let's rethink this. I think yes.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
let's rethink this. The premise of this one was, what if Sting would have been the third man? So, and that would have been. It's just kind of like reimagining history if this would have happened instead of this.
Yeah, especially since it was rumored. Like there was a like you said, there was a lot of speculation that that's where they were going. And
our friend Kevin over on the DAV Network, he's doing the Double Dropkick podcast on Saturday nights. We're glad that he's up and running again, feeling great.
Yes, we are.
And then Spanning the Globe on Thursdays, if you're into wrestling belts. And they also have some wrestling guests also.
Yes.
Those boys do a good job. Ben Walker, Mark Maggard. They all do a great job on Spanning the Globe. It's a fun listen.
Definitely.
And we hope that you had fun listening to us tonight.
I think it was a good time. We had a good time.
We're going to be on Wednesday next week because Amy has a commitment on Tuesday.
I do.
So we are going to go on Wednesday, and
then on the 14th, we're actually going to be on Till 5 Wrestling's podcast discussing greatest managers of all time. Should be very interesting.
Yeah, and spoiler alert: Dr. Phil D. Payne was not nominated.
He was nominated. He just didn't get enough votes.
Throwing a flag on that shit. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank our guest Matt Classic. I thank you for being here. Thank you for participating in the chat. We love every one of y'all. We can't do it without y'all, and we know that you have a choice what you're going to do with your evenings and your entertainment, and that you take time out to listen to us. We can't thank you enough. It doesn't go unnoticed and unappreciated by me and Amy. We are
100%. We do appreciate you all,
and we will see you here next week on Talking Rasslin with Pondwater and Amy. Good night, everybody.
Night. Bye.
Talking Rasslin, time to go. Thanks for watching our epic show. See you next week, same time, same place. Mark out moments is your happy